more so. I rip your torso, I live the fast life. Come through in it like whoa.
My people, like dough, like dro, nitro, my flow, nice clothes, like whoa. We stand with
like whoa.
Now I'm Doc Strange in the range like
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the JP Show. This is the second half of the JP Show, and you know what time it is? Like, whoa, it's time for the topics. Topics. Don't you come here for the topics? Don't you want to hear the topics? Yes. So, topics for today is camel toe padding. Fellas, invite your lady. And women wanting to record sexual encounters. All right, let's get it on, guys. So, let's start it off with camel toe padding. I don't know if some of you guys have my Facebook or Instagram, but I posted this on Facebook and Instagram about basically women having designer padding in their panties where it enhances their camel toe. So there's a padding. If you go to my Instagram or my Facebook, you can see this. But there's a padding in their panties where it looks like, it looks like a pussy. I mean, I hate to be so vulgar, but a vagina. It looks like a vagina, padding is in their panties. And so when they put their panties on, it enhances their vagina. So you thinking that they got they're walking around and they got their vagina out, but there's a padding. Remember how the guys back in the day, the sports guys, they wear like a cup or whatever, and girls used to be looking like, oh, you got it, but really it's a cup down there. That's how the ladies is doing now. They got a padding inside of their panties that looks like a vagina, and it enhances their print, which is out of this world. So, guys, how far is women willing to go? Like, now what is this for? Is this for male attention? Because this is what happens. I'm going to tell y'all what happens, ladies. For the ladies that don't do this, I'm going to tell y'all what happens. The women, they already got their cleavage out, so we could basically see their areolas. And then they got a vagina print in their panties where they're trying to show off their vagina. So now when a guy comes up and he treat them as such, the problem is, ladies, is that I feel like ladies want guys to treat them like a lady, but when they treat themselves like a whore. Do you get that? Women want men at all costs to treat them like a lady, but when they look like a whore. And it just doesn't, and I say this all the time, like, men don't really know what the hell women be thinking. Like, it is so true. Like, we don't know what the hell is going on in y'all mind. But the one thing that we do know is that if it looks like a duck, and it sounds like a duck, and it acts like a duck, it's a duck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't walk around in the streets with your tits out. I had a female one time. I seen her whole areola. And a lot of guys, you know what I'm talking. I seen her entire areola. I almost turned into a 2-month-old baby and was like, And so I walk up to her and I was like, "You got milk?" And she was like, "Oh, mother, who you think you are? You gonna come up to me and ask me if I got milk? Oh, my, And so I'm like, "What did I do wrong?" And she's like, "You need to have some respect for women." And I'm like, yo, you ain't got respect for yourself. Your whole nipple is out right now. Your areola is out. I see everything. I'm just being straight up with you. I'm not being disrespectful to you. If you feel like I'm being disrespectful to you because I asked you for milk, you being disrespectful to yourself because you come out the house dressing like that. Like, don't do that. If you want high level respect, then treat yourself as such. You're not treating yourself as such. That's why guys are gonna come at you like that. But she went off on me. Who do you think you are? You gonna come up to me, ask me if I got milk? Motherfucker, I ain't got no milk for you. You know what I'm saying? Your milk has expired. You look like chocolate milk. I'm like, yo, women love chocolate milk, so I'm good with that. So I'm like, listen, I'm sorry if I meant to, if I offended you. I didn't mean to offend you. I actually thought that was the obvious. I thought you would have milk. You know what I'm saying? So listen, ladies, the vagina print is out of control. Y'all are doing way too much. I don't know if the vagina print is for men. Like, what is that for? Because if a man come up and say, yo, I like your vagina print, obviously you're going to react. I already know. You're going to react in a certain type of way that's not going to be pleasing. So what is the print for? Is it just for show off? Like, that's not even your vagina. That's a padding. It's not even your vagina. So what is it for? What is it for? That's it, man. Like, guys, straight up right now. Every guy tonight, we should go online today, whenever you get a chance, go online, look for a big dick sausage print online. And just this summer, wear like some short shorts and just have the shit just right on your pants and just hanging out. Now, that's what we should do. Matter of fact, I'm doing that today. Today, when I get to a point where I'm free, I'm gonna go online, order me a big dick padding, put it right into my pants, and this summer, the entire summer, I'm gonna wear the shortest of the shortest shorts. I'm talking about I'm wearing booty shorts this summer. I don't care what nobody say to me. I'm wearing booty shorts this summer with my dick padding right in my pants. And I'm going to sit in the park just like the old men do. I'm going to sit in the park with my legs open and see what happens. I might get arrested, but that's what women do and they get away with it. We can't do that. We can't do that. Women do it and it's okay and everything good. And the big thing is that we don't know why they're doing that. Because they don't explain to us why they're doing that. For the ladies, if you guys want to explain in the comments, please leave a comment. Explain to me why y'all wear vagina padding. Because we need to know. Pardon. I need to know. So, once I get free today, I'm ordering my big dick padding. And I'm putting it in my pants. And I'm also going to go online, go to Old Navy or some shit, and order a whole bunch of little boy shorts, tighty whities, some tight joints, and H&M. Matter of fact, go to H&M. Order some little short shorts. And I'm hitting the block this whole summer. For real. So, please, I wish I had more to this, but I really don't know why they doing that. You know what I'm saying? But it's something with the women's psyche. Now, all women is not doing that, but I have seen this. And I think even Natalia was talking about this one time on some of the earlier shows. So, I have seen this in the streets. And all you got to do, go to my Facebook page or go to my Instagram page. the JP Show 1 on Instagram, and you will see what I'm talking about. So, it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy world. Let's get into the second topic. For the fellas, invite your lady. Listen, I'm going to tell some of the dudes, I'm going to tell y'all this. Sometimes it's as simple as inviting your lady out with you. Real talk. I'm going to keep it all the way a buck. All the way a buck with you. It's that simple, fellas. Sometimes all you got to do is say, hey, babe, you want to come with me to the cigar lounge or to the bar? Or I'm about to hang out with the homies, or we about to go play basketball. You can sit on the sidelines and cheer for me. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. My baby made it 3. Woo! Yeah! You know what I'm saying? It's that simple, dudes. Like, sometimes the women just want an invitation. Now, sometimes for the guys that take their woman everywhere, it could be a little bit too much. Sometimes you gotta fall back and do your own thing. But it's that easy and that simple. Sometimes the women just want to, like, you know how they are. They're like little kittens. You know what I'm saying? They always got to be involved in everything. They always, they want to be hugged. They want to be touched. They want to be loved. You got to give them all these different things. You also have to invite them to places. Now, you don't have to invite them every time you walk out the house, but you got to show them that you like them around. You want them around. They want to see what you do. They want to be involved in your activities. That's just how they are. They want to chip in. They want to have fun with you. So I know, like, sometimes guys can be private and you want to have your hobbies to yourself or whatever the case is. But sometimes you have to. I'm being honest with you guys. You have to invite them. You know what I'm saying? And once you do that, sometimes you can see the changes. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes women don't let you know. I will say that sometimes it's like you trying to read their mind. They won't just come out and tell you, what it is, and you gotta be a mind reader. But I'm letting you know right now, it's that simple. It's that simple sometimes. And for the guys that's already inviting a woman to places, then keep doing what you're doing, man. Like, relationships is not an easy thing. It's something that you gotta constantly work on, because we're single. We're one person. And so we're actually trying to make another person happy. You know what I'm saying? Which is very difficult to do. So in a situation, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, and I can understand, sometimes you got your own thing that you like to do. Pardon me, I don't know why I'm sneezing so much all of a sudden. I know you got your things that you like to do, but I'm telling you, and I feel like I'm a professional woman knower. Like, I know women. I feel like, now I ain't saying I'm always right, but I feel like I'm a professional woman knower. And the one thing I know about women is that they like to be included. Hey, don't listen to me. Hey, man, don't listen to me. Hey, I'm just talking, whatever, JP, you just talking that talk. I'm telling you, women love to be included. If you say, hey, hon, do you want to go with me to the store? It could be the store. Hey, they be so excited. Inside, because that's what they really want. They want a man that include them, you know what I'm saying, that is not afraid to take them places and stuff. They may not show nothing. They may not show you anything on their face. They may be like, okay, babe, let's go. But inside, they're like, oh my gosh, I love him. He's the greatest guy. He want me to go to the store with him. I'm gonna ride on the buggy. I love Straight up. Straight up. I'm telling you, it's facts. So, listen, guys, I understand. Like, I'm a guy, so I know, listen, we like to do our own thing. Like, I have time where I'll put in time with you. But, on the same token, I got my things I like to do, and I want you to have your things that you like to do. So, I'm not going to invade your space. Don't invade. I get it. But, it's not like that all the time, guys. I'm telling you right now. It's not like that. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the time. And you have to invite them into your space, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And once you do that, they'll be good to go. You'll definitely like see a little change. That's for guys that's not doing that, or for guys that maybe having a tough time with with their lady and they can't figure out what's going on with their lady. Try that. Your woman if she's not acting right with you lately, or something going on or whatever, and she's not talking, try that. Like, honey, you want to go with me to such and such and such? Whatever you got going on. Hey, honey, you want to go with me to... I'm telling you. You're like, oh, you want to take me? Oh, really? You want me to go with you? Oh, my gosh. I knew I loved you. Straight up. Let's get into the third topic. See what we got here. Women want to record sexual encounters. Check this out. When I was coming up, when I was young, and I hate doing this, but I hate reverting back to the yesteryears. But honestly, I feel like those years, even though there was yesterday, I feel like they still, count for today. It wasn't that long ago, but there was a time where you could not get a woman on video having sex. Don't believe me? Ask around. Or if you did, it was very private, and that was it. Like, it was private. That was just for y'all keepsake, for in the house, and that was it. But for the most part, it was a big fat no. You could not get a woman on videotape having sex. It was a big fat no. Now, it's just like, I think once the Kim Kardashian sex tape came out, it was like all hell broke loose. Every woman is, and there's women coming up to guys, asking guys, do you want to record this? What? One of my boys told me, met this girl, you know what I'm saying? They hooked up, took her back to the crib, and they about to get it on. And she asked him, do you want to record this and put it on OnlyFans? He's looking like, he said no. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hell no. Why would I want to put it on OnlyFans? Oh, if we can make money. That's how, we make money like that. What? Yo, he said the same thing. He said, yo, do you know? And he's about my age. He's like, I could never get a woman to record. And it's probably like that. For the women that's my age, let me know. All right, I guarantee you, the women that's around my age or older, they probably never recorded themselves having sex. They probably would never will. But the women under me, yo, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like they coming up to you, asking you, do you want to record them? I'm really just blown away by this, to be honest. I was born in the wrong I was born in the wrong year. Why couldn't I be born like 10 years later or 15 years later? I was born in the wrong. Let me tell you, the women that came up with me, they were boring. Boring, or at least to me. Now, I will say this. I would say certain dudes can get women to do certain things. I don't know why it's like that. I've seen it with my own two eyes, but it's true. Certain dudes, it could be me, where I can't get a woman to take off her clothes, but it could be another dude that got that talk game, and he could get them. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree, like, some dudes know how to get a woman to do whatever they want to do. And the same dude another dude can say the same thing to that female, and they won't do it at all. So there is a line, when it comes to guys, certain dudes can do this, and it's just, if they don't, I guess if they don't like you like that, if they don't see you like that, then they won't do it. And then some guys could be basically, a piece of SHIT, and they treat women like SHIT, and they don't really give a damn, and they could get women. There's those guys. Matter of fact, it's the guys that treat women like SHIT. Those are the guys that can get women to do whatever they want them to do. Straight up. I'm not lying about that. That is real talk. Those dudes can get women to do anything. But I'm so sorry. I keep sneezing. I don't know. I guess my allergies. I was just thinking the other day. I was like, yo, we almost in May, and I haven't got hit with the allergy bug yet. But I guess I'm here. It's here now. I start to see, when I looked in my backyard, I start to see like the flowers blooming and stuff like that. So, and then I think yesterday I was driving down the street, I seen like a whole bunch of pollen on the side. So I'm like, oh shit, it's coming. It's coming. But I have bad allergy. My allergies, they go crazy. My eyes get bloodshot red, and my nose gets stuffy or whatever, my throat. And I did feel something in my throat earlier today, so allergies may be coming on the way. So yeah, man, like for the women these days, they are more expressive. Like I was talking to a female yesterday, and I was just chilling. She had to be like maybe 18, 19 years old, and she was just like really expressive, and I haven't been around, people around my age or older. People around my age or older, excuse me. They're more chill and relaxed and just like down to earth. They think a lot, have a lot of thoughts and stuff like that. This girl was just like so rambunctious and vigorous, and she had so much energy. So I had to be like 18, 19, and she was just like, and I was talking to her, and she just had so much coming out of her. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I was just sitting back, and I'm just looking like, I was like, wow, was I like that when I was like 18? Like, she's just, it's like, she was just like, I was sitting back like, wow, I haven't seen that, and I haven't been around nobody with that much spunk in so long. You know what I'm saying? So, and just to see like women these days, they're different than the women I grew up with. The women I grew up with, hate to say it, but to me it looks like they was boring. But in that moment, at that time, they wasn't boring to me. But now coming in today's time and seeing what the women is doing now, it's like, how could I not call them boring? Like these women, they asking dudes, do you want to record me having sex with you? Man, please, man. That would have when I was 18 years old, that would have never, ever, ever happened to me. I can't speak to other dudes, 'cause I'm sure other dudes back then, they was recording girls. If I told this story right now, with a bunch of dudes. They'd be like, "Oh nah, I was recording chicks all day. I had the big camera on your shoulder, and I was recording girls like this right here all day back in." So leave it up to guys. They did everything. But yeah, man, it's crazy out here now, man. Like, when I be going through my topics and I'm looking up, what to talk about and stuff like that, and and I'm talking to females and I'm talking to the homies, and the homies is telling me like, women is doing this, and the guys, we don't even have to, we don't even have to ask a girl, or you want to do this or want to do that. Yo, most of my homies, they like, yo, sexually, the women are better these days, but everything else, they're worse. Because the guys is like, yo, they can't cook. He's like, my boy was like, yo, females today, they can't cook at all. Period. They don't clean. They don't know how to clean. They don't keep a clean house. They don't even have a house. They live with their mom, or they got a room. They don't even keep that clean. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know how to be consistent. That's the thing too about the young girls. I don't want to call them young girls, but the women these days, the younger ones, they don't know about consistency. It's like, yo, my boy was like, yo, I don't even, like, you can't even take them serious because, all they want to do is have sex, and that's cool. But outside of sex, you don't clean, you don't cook, you don't know how to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? You don't work. You go to school, but you're not going. You're in and out, in and out. You can't get a degree like that. So it's like what are you doing? And when it comes down to it, my boy's telling me like, yo, their career is OnlyFans. That's their career. You know what I'm saying? Like going online and basically taking their clothes off and selling themselves, having sex. My boy's like, yo, that's what she do. That's why she was so quick to ask me about wanting to record her, because that's what she do. She have sex online. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I hate to say it, but I feel like the younger generation, that's what they're not going to be going to school and graduating. Like in my era, like women were graduating college, going to grad school, like they was doing big things. These girls, they're going to be going on as much as social media keeps progressing, technology keep progressing, they're going to keep getting outrageous. And I don't know how more outrageous you can be by having sex, online with strangers or non-strangers, but they're going to keep getting outrageous. But, man, listen, I want to see my women, especially, man, I just want to see my women do better, to be honest with you. I want to see them do much, much better. I want to see some of my women get a good guy, stop dating the same dudes all the time, and get a good guy. The younger women, I want to see them turn the social media off for a second and like work on yourself. Work on going to school, going to college, getting an education. I told you guys the story of Bad Bunny, who 18 years old, when she turned 18, she joined OnlyFans and made $1 million in 6 hours. That's what she said. That's what she said. I don't know if that's 100% true. She did put some receipts up online to prove that she made $1 million in 6 hours on OnlyFans. So, what can you say though? Like, keep it real. What can you say? If a person can make $1 million in 6 hours on OnlyFans, like, it's not right. I don't like it. But how could you deny somebody that $1 million? Let's say if she made 500,000. How could you? Let's say she made 100,000. Let's say she made 50K. How could you not? You 1 minute you got nothing, the next minute you got 50K in 6 hours. How could you deny? I couldn't. You know, it's like you can't say, like, it's hard to say anything about that because excuse me. Oh my gosh, stop sneezing. So I get crazy, I sneeze a double sneeze. This episode is gonna be the sneeze episode. How could anybody be upset? I can't be. I mean, I'm upset that they're doing that, but you know, money ain't everything at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Money's not everything. Sometimes, who are you? Like, who are you means more. Like, what are you worth? Like, what did your parents teach you? What did they put inside of you? What did they groom you to be? You're just a piece of meat laying around for having sex online for $1 million, which some people say, hey, $1 million, it could change my family life. It could change my life. It could help me out. Hey, man, I'm hoping that you're worth more than $1 million, though. You know what I'm saying? But listen, that's the show for today. That is the JP Show. Let me run back through the topics. I hope you guys enjoyed. Get it off your chest. We had Kid Cudi wears a dress. I don't think that's his first time wearing a dress either. I gotta keep it a buck with you. I don't think that's his first time wearing a dress. Ladies, guys, love thick women. Please cut it out. We talked about the killings in Minnesota, and Chicago. We talked about the military officer that they didn't care that he was a military officer and they treated him like SHIT. The topics, we talked about the camel toe padding. Women padding their underwear to make it look like their vagina is bigger than what it is. Weirdos. To the guys, invite your lady. Invitation is key. And women, the last topic was women wanting to record their sexual encounters. Listen, guys, like, subscribe, comment. Please, pretty, please. Like, subscribe, comment. I love you guys. This is episode 14. I'll be back with episode 15 on Tuesday. I love you, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Peace.